1 Victorian oil lamp. 4 swords, got them in sight. Assorted cane furniture. Cleaned up, that'll be all right. Got some more damp somewhere. Yeah, 1 Indian carpet in my bedroom. 1 stuffed Indian tiger. That's going to be difficult. Oh, God, blimey, curry again.
How do you know?
I can smell you coming up the road.
Well, you like curry.
I know I did. We've had it 5 times already, and it's still only Thursday. We even had it for breakfast once. Hey, look at me, I'm going brown.
Good thing this weather, mate. Keeps you warm. Hey, look at that lot. Only 9 and 6. I don't know how he does it.
Well, I do, mate. When did you last see a cat round here?
Totally disgusting. If you don't eat it, I'll eat it. I'll cook you something else.
No, thank you. I don't want any more of your Jimmy Young cock-ups.
What are you doing with that lot?
If you must know, I'm getting some props together for the next production at the Civic Hall.
Oh, good. Are they on the air roll again?
It's good publicity. We catch the credit in the programme. Costumes and Properties by Steptoe and Son.
I don't know why you bother. People don't want to see that rubbish. The last one you brought me to. Richard the 111th.
Richard III, Plato.
Yeah. Terrible.
Shakespeare? Terrible.
It was the way they did it, mate. 10 people in the house, including you and me. What a disaster. Curtain goes up, old matey hobbles on. Now is the winter of our discontent, and his ump falls off. They're amateurs, Harold.
Well, of course they're amateurs. I mean, that's what makes it all so worthwhile. As a matter of fact, they're developing into a very good little company, and very competent. And now, for one, I'm proud to be associated with them.
Cobblers. All you're interested in is knocking off the leading lady.
That's got nothing to do with it. I admit, I do admire Madeleine Bannerman very much. But purely on an artistic level.
What do they want all this stuff for? What load of old rubbish are they doing this week?
We are performing a new play, especially written for us, by our producer, Rupert Verfainsmuir. And we are performing it at the Civic Hall next week.
We?
Yes, we. I'm in it.
You? On the stage?
And why not?
Oh, stop it, don't make me laugh. Oh dear, oh dear.
I failed to see anything amusing.
Hello, darling. Oh, hello, darling. Lovely, darling. I saw your Hamlet, darling. Up yours, darling. And kiss me, darling.
It's not like that at all.
Oh, of course it is, actors. They're all poofs. All that makeup. Love it, they do. Love it.
I don't think I care to continue this discussion. Pray excuse me.
What are you going to call yourself? Lawrence O'Toole? Ah, don't be silly, Harold. You can't act. It takes years. You have to go to school.
Not necessarily. Lots of actors have started in rep. That's the finest training you can have. I mean, take our Richard III. He never went to drama school. He's an income tax collector. Rupert says that I'm a natural. He's very impressed with my audition.
What you given? Hamlet, Shylock, Henry V?
No, it was all sort of thrust upon me. I didn't have time to kind of learn anything. I was scene shifting at the time, and the leading man dropped out, and he was transferred to another bus depot. I was there, so I just got up and did it.
What?
It's Marlon Brando, the taxi scene from On the Waterfront. You know. Oh, Charlie, Charlie. Oh, no, Charlie. I'm your brother, Charlie. I was world class, Charlie. I could have been a contender, Charlie. I did for you, Charlie. I took a dive for you, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, 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 Charlie. Well, you know how it goes.
And I gave you the job?
Yes.
Well, stuff my old boots.
I thought I was very good. Rupert says I've got potential, and he's been around. He's a professional. I've seen his press clippings. Oldham, Bradford and Barnsley.
Well, if he's that good an actor, why isn't he in the West End?
Oh, well, he had to give up acting because it made him very ill. It left him with a weak bladder and he can't stay on stage for long periods.
Blimey, a right old goon show we're going to get here.
Typical of you, isn't it? You never give anybody any credit for trying. You used to get right up your nose if I was to become a star, wouldn't it? You'd like to see me get out of here, wouldn't you? Hey? See me get on and get to the top. Yeah, I've been making films all over the world. Hollywood, Madrid and Rome. Acting up against all that international crumpet. With Raquel Welch, Verna Lisa, and all the rest of them.
Yeah, Irene Handel's more your mark.
I should be very proud to be up against Miss Irene Handel. But don't you make no mistake. It could happen. No, I got a feeling, Dad. This is what I've been waiting for. I mean, I don't think that this could happen. You see, the one job where education don't matter. You don't need A-levels to become an actor. I mean, for years I've been stuck here, not knowing which way to go and how to express myself. Never thought about acting. Well, I mean, it happens for other people. Why not me? I'm not a bad-looking fella. If Hollywood's got hold of me, they'd do me teeth and me nose and pin me ears back. I could look as good as any of them.
Yeah, so could King Kong if they did that to him. Oh, stop dreaming, Harold. It don't happen to blokes like you.
It does! It's Sean Connery. He was a lorry driver. He's the same age as I am. Sounds got more hair than he has. No, I didn't expect any help from you. Because you'll be the first on board my yacht when it happens, won't you, eh? I've got news for you. You're barred. The minute I see you walking up the gangplank, I shall say to the captain, full steam ahead, and try and get him with the propellers.
The only yacht you'll ever have is the plastic one you have in your bath.
Now, that's insane. Now, if you wouldn't mind serving the dinner, I've got a lot to do. The entire cast is meeting here at 8 o'clock. Eh? The first reading of a new play by Rupert Verfainsmuir, the drama of the Northwest Frontier, entitled...
Up your Khyber.
Entitled Guilt, the White Man's Burden. And introducing Harold Steptoe as Lieutenant Carstairs, VC and Bar, the 1st Battalion, the Royal Indian Rifles.
In a Polish cavalry uniform.
Well, died and altered, they won't notice the difference.
Yeah, we're round here, mate. There'll be more turbans in the audience than on the stage. What's there us round here for?
But the karate club is using the hall tonight. Now, come on, hurry up.
There you are, get that down, you. Chicken madras and mutton vindaloo. Might help you get into character.
Sounding like Louis Armstrong.
Hello. Have you bought your yacht already?
Haven't you gone out yet? To be here in a minute. All right. Here's 10 bob. Go to the pictures.
I've seen it.
I can't say it again then.
I don't want to.
Look, Dad, to be here. Look, please, Dad, I don't ask you for much. Please go out.
It's too cold.
Well, go to bed then.
It's too early.
Right. I'm warning you. This is very important to me. One word out of place, and the next item on the menu will be curried ghoulies.
Certainly, darling. Anything you say, darling.
Oh, you found it all right, do cousin?
Now, come on in, darlings.
Hello, darling. Oh, be a darling, and take my coat, darling.
Yes, darling. Now, come on in, darling. There's a good girl. Now, I don't think you know everyone. This is Nemone Wagstaff, our new leading lady.
Well, how'd you do?
Hello. I've heard so much about you.
Really? All good, I hope. Well, what happened to Miss Bannerman?
Yes, what indeed?
Oh, darling, what an
Let me tell this. You know she was married, don't you?
No, I did not.
Yes, she was married to Norman who works the lights. Well, it was all a bit umpty, and we knew that something was going to happen. Anyway, you remember Jack, who played Jim in John Loves Jane? Well, he was married to Janice, who played his mother. Anyway, it seems that Jack came back last night, packed his bags and scarpered. There's an empty desk in the gas-board showrooms today.
He went just like that.
It's Scarpet with the Bannerman. Yeah, I think they've gone up and set up in production on their own. Anyway, we're terribly lucky to have got hold of Nemone, who's got tremendous experience.
Really?
Oh, yes, a right little pro, aren't you, darling?
I should look forward to playing opposite you, Harold.
I don't let you down. I'm very inexperienced.
I'm sure not in everything.
Oh, I say, what an absolutely super set. Straight out of Love on the Dole.
This is our own.
Oh, I didn't mean to be rude.
May I introduce my father? Father, this is Rupert Verfainsmuir, our producer.
How do you do?
Delighted.
I'm sorry to hear about your illness. If you get caught short, the bog's outside.
Nothing alcoholic, there. We've got an awful lot to get on with.
How about some caca?
Cocoa, super lovely, yes.
Go make some caca.
Now, I want to watch.
Go make some caca. No. I'm terribly sorry for the delay.
Yes, well, come on now, let's get started. Now, you've got your words, haven't you?
I've managed to gather some props together, and I'm sure you'll be pleased with them. Got some costumes as well.
Lovely, lovely.
And I must say that I've read the play, and I think it's quite magnificent.
Thank you, dear boy.
I do hope that your confidence in me will not be misplaced. I hope I don't make a bolt. I hope I don't mess it up.
Dear boy, I've never been wrong yet. And anyway, I love the challenge of presenting a new face to my public. Now, the play is set. The play is set in a beleaguered fort on the Indian frontier during the Afghan Rising. Now, a punitive expedition by the British has failed, and they are now surrounded by 50,000 savage tribesmen, whom, of course, we don't see. Now, the dramatist personae,
Pardon?
the cast, are as follows. The officer commanding the fort, that's Sir Langham Willoughby, that's you, Jeremy, and his wife, Lady Cecilia, that's Deirdre, and their beautiful daughter, Nemone, that's you, Nemone, she is Ariadne, and her fiancé is Lieutenant Carstairs, that's you, Harold. Now, also in the fort are Gunga Din, that's Manville blacking up again, I'm afraid, Ducky, and the Mad Mullah, which of course is you, Timmy.
Rupert, darling, look, I don't want to knock it at this stage, but don't you think the plot is just a teensy-weensy bit old-fashioned? For 1972, I mean.
I thought you read the play, darling.
Oh, I have, darling.
Well, then surely you must see that is deliberate. I mean, the whole thing is an analogy between the British in India and the Americans in Vietnam.
Oh.
Yes, well, that is the first thing what struck me. I mean, that's why I liked it so much. It has a profound social message, I think, for us all.
Thank you, Harold. Thank God for an intelligent actor.
Well, I probably had more time to study it than my fellow artists.
Now, the only other character in the play is the government envoy. That is the Right Honourable Lord Carruthers, QC, who has been specially sent out by Queen Victoria to negotiate with the Mad Mullah. Now, unfortunately, we've got a bit of a problem there.
Oh, what's that then?
Reg hasn't turned up.
Oh, God.
He had all his teeth taken out this morning, and he won't get his new set in until after our opening night. And it's a very difficult part to cast, Lord Carruthers. I mean, he's a man in his 70s, got great military bearing, a very distinguished career behind him, sort of patrician-like face, small, slight of stature, of course.
Come and get it!
Don't move. Say that again.
Say what again?
What you just said.
Come and get it!
It's remarkable. Such resonance. Walk over to that door. Turn round. Now, come down here. Down here. It's amazing. Incredible. Now,
Pardon? I'm not having a minute.
he is perfect. I mean, just look at that face. It's absolutely perfect. He is the Right Honourable Lord Carruthers to a T.
That is my dad, and he's an ignorant old get. If he's in it, believe me, he's going to ruin it.
No, I don't think so. Have you ever been on the stage before?
No.
Yes.
When?
1418 war. 2 concerts.
I considered everything, haven't you? If we needed a brain surgeon, you better first up. Get the cocoa on. Look, Rupert, could I have a word with you, please, in private?
Yes, certainly.
I don't choose sod on. Rupert, I'm Yes, please. He's going to make a mess of it. I mean, he can't play a lord with a voice like that.
He talks like you.
Oh, yes, but I mean, I'm like Michael Caine. I'm not going to put it on, like he did in Zulu.
Well, perhaps your father can as well.
I can't. He just calls us cow cakes.
Mr. Steptoe, can you speak with an upper-class accent?
You mean, something like this, old boy?
See, perfect.
He's not perfect, he's rotten.
Of course, if you prefer it a little more Sandhurst, I knew one fellow once with a most extraordinary accent. All like this.
Shut up!
Well, he won't be able to keep it up because he's a right good blind.
I think we'll take a chance, Mr. Steptoe. Would you care to play Lord Carruthers?
Oh, I'll give it a go. Might be a giggle.
I think you'll find the party's marked for it.
No, I'm warning you. Hey, he's going to make a mess of it. It's on your own heads.
All right. Now we'll go from the top. Now, when the play begins, it is dusk. There's been a lull in the fighting. All is quiet. Now, when the curtain rises, we discover Lieutenant Carstairs on the veranda with Ariadne in his arms. Over here. Right. Go.
It's very quiet out there.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably quiet.
Yeah.
Do you think they will attack before morning?
Yeah.
You're very taciturn, aren't you?
Yeah.
Blimey, you've got a big part, haven't you?
You see, he's not a professional.
Now, come along, please. No temperaments now. Come on, keep it going, keep it going.
What chance do you think we have, darling?
But one chance in a million. If I can slip away tonight, and if I can get to Delhi in the morning.
Ding dong, the bells begin to chime.
Mr. Steptoe, now really, you're not giving your son a chance. Now, please, come on, let's take it seriously. All right, carry on, Harold.
You're very good.
Your speech, Emily.
Do you think we will get out of this alive?
He won't if you don't turn it in.
Please.
So, your father and the general is in the study now, discussing the terms they will present to the Mad Mullah.
Don't you mean the terms the Mad Mullah will present to us?
Ha, 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 ha. I knew it was foolish to try to deceive a soldier's daughter, but believe me, Ariadne, those fiends will not take you alive. I have saved 2 bullets for us, and that's why we will always be together.
My darling.
Now, the door bursts open, and in strides Lord Carruthers and the General. Now, Lord Carruthers is very, very angry. All right, go.
I won't bother about the accent yet. I'll work on that later. I am not satisfied, Willoughby. Her Majesty's government has been seriously misled.
Misled?
Oh, sorry. Misled. But, needless to say...
Misled? I told you he's going to spoil it.
It's all right. Go on.
Needless to say, I have a plan. I bring a sausage from Her Majesty.
Put your bleeding glasses on! Oh, look, Rupert. Couldn't we rewrite it? I mean, couldn't we have him stand at the French windows and get killed by stray bullets?
No. Please, carry on.
What is the sausage? The message you bring.
It is a message from Her Majesty the Queen to the Afghan chief.
The Afghan chief.
Oh, yeah, the Afghan chief. It is a message of peace and goodwill between our 2 peoples, and as a gesture of friendship, she has instructed me to present to the Mad Mullah a string of Peloponnese.
Polo ponies!
Oh, that's not my fault. The bleeding typist, she ran the words into each other.
This is only my script. I've got to say it, and I knew that they were polo ponies. Well, she'd hardly give him a string of Peloponnese now, would she?
Well, I don't know what Afghans have for breakfast.
You can't read, you can't think, and you can't act. And this whole production's going to be a fiasco! Now, please, come on, darlings. It's early days.
It is in ruins before it's even started. You great bird!
evening. I'm the dramatic critic from the East Acton Gazette.
I do come in. Would you like a drink?
No, thanks. I've got one next door. Your father sent me in to see if you'd join in with the celebrations.
No. If you'll excuse me, I've got a bit of an headache. It's a very demanding part. I'm quite exhausted.
Yes, of course. Enjoyed the show very much. Oh, just one thing you said in the third act that confused me. What exactly is a paloply?
Just a slip of the tongue. It was a mistake, that is all.
Oh, I see. Cheers. Cheers.
Hey, mister, are you an actor?
No. I'm a wagon bowman. And that's all I'll ever be.